What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Now, let me just say something first for those people out there who are saying things like, well, you're not a psychiatrist, you don't know what depression is, and things like that. I don't. But I'm also the same guy that has ADHD and has been told things about what ADHD is from people who don't know of how this is a bad thing. But you have, if you were to type in ADHD, people who are successful with ADHD, it's most of the people that created everything that we use. I mean, just for example, JetBlue was created by a guy who had ADHD. The e-ticket was created by a guy who had ADHD, and they said that this guy needs to be medicated because of who he wasn't in the norm. So all of a sudden he was crazy. But let me tell you something. See, a lot of people think that I started YouTube just to be one of those famous guys. Wasn't that? I started YouTube because I don't know. And what do I mean by that is Stephen King, the famous writer, was a janitor. Hear me out on this one. He was a janitor before he became an artist. But I think inside of him, he was a janitor. I mean, he was a writer. I'm sorry. Never mix my phrase. He was a I'm sorry. Let me slow down here. Stephen King was a writer, great writer. He's a great writer, but he was a janitor before he found out and discovered he was a writer. But I think he knew it the whole time. I knew I was something. I put it like that. Like I always say, my first video was how to find your passion. I wrote a book on how to find your passion. Now, the first video was me doing a video just to break the ice because I felt like I was supposed to do YouTube. And here's what I think depression is, and I think this is all it is. Depression happens when you're not living your full potential. There's your body, your soul, or whatever you want to say, is trying to tell you you need to do more. Because what we don't understand is we were built to be great. This is no accidents. You were not built to be mediocre. And when you're mediocre, your soul is trying to tell you there's more that you can give. If you settle when all this amazing things are out there like India, freaking Italy, the world to see, the foods to smell, the music to listen to, all of this amazing stuff, and we want to settle, there's so much to life. The people who go out and do great things are people who explore, people who go out of their comfort zone. We are those people. If you don't answer to that, you're going to have problems. You know, I had to be on YouTube. YouTube to me is like my journal. It is. It's like, for me, it's like writing in a journal. And I have to get this stuff out. Because if you keep it in, I mean, you can go back and check. I have thousands of videos. And some people say, man, I don't wake up in the morning thinking like, what should I talk about today? No, I wake up mumbling. Words are coming out of my mouth. I don't know why. Ernest Hemingway. Writers, they say writers would have to grab the pad and start writing as soon as they get up. For me, it's video. I have to do it. I can't keep these words in. They weren't meant to keep in. Just like you can't help who you are, I can't help it. But I want to tell you this. Depression is real. You got to live up to your potential. You got to do the things you were meant to do. And even if you're the oddball, And everybody else is around you is trying to, because here's what's happening. They're trying to hold you back because they know what your true potential is. And for some people, they haven't found it. And the fact that you know yours, and even if you don't know yours and they know it, they're gonna try to hold you back and say, you know what, don't do that. Don't do this. Do this. Do that. I was met. I'll say this quick story for those of you who haven't heard it. When I was at the table in Thailand, I was there with the military, and I'm looking around. I'm in a 5-star hotel, and I'm looking around, and I said, you know what? This is the life that I want to live on my own terms, with my own thinking. This is the life I want. And I want to do it, not under the military's terms, but my own. Since that time, I've been back to Thailand 3 times. I've been to China 3 times. I've been all over Central America. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just getting warmed up. So with that said, guys, you guys take care. Don't sit there and fight depression and go through this, whatever. Just get out there and do amazing crap. That's all you gotta do. Do amazing crap. Do the things that you are in your chest. You think like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do. Do amazing crap. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Until next time, signing off.